Legends of the Cape views the happenings in and around the space program from outside the typical box. As soon as I moved to the Space Coast, I saw that this place is different. I mean, how many places can you see an old rocket engine for sale on the street? Legends of the Cape is all about the people and the unusual and interesting stories they have about the happenings surrounding their historical workplace. We'll have their stories along with actual footage of the day and reenactments to add interest to the tales.
You heard the story about Alan Shepard, what he did to his boss. His boss, his name was Walter Williams. They were working on one of the pads out here one day, and Walter Williams says, I left my car at another pad and I have to give a speech in Cocoa Beach in 20 minutes. Yeah, Alan Shepard said, don't worry, boss. Take my Corvette. He tossed him the keys, so he sped out of that complex and headed to the South Gate. What did Alan Shepard do? He gets on the phone and calls security and says, somebody stole my car and they're heading to the South Gate. They were waiting for him down there. They stopped him and they pulled him out of the car and they dragged him out and put him in handcuffs. Now, how many days do you think Alan Shepard's been in jail? 9. But how about doing that to your boss?
Did the astronauts really race their sports cars? Oh, yep. And here's the road they did it on, and what it may have looked like. And there's a bunch of amusing stories about that. The space program came to Cape Canaveral because of this lighthouse. And there's scores of content about that alone. On Legends of the Cape, we'll talk about the missions on the Cape, but also about space spin-offs. Now, we could do an amazing program on the space spin-offs alone. Did you know that there are thousands of things that make our lives better every day because of the space program? Everything from WD-40 to robotic surgery. There's the Kennedy Space Center and Visitors Complex. Did you know that the Space Center sits on 140,000 acres? That's over 220 square miles. There's NASA, Cape Canaveral Air Force Station, Patrick Air Force Base, and now we have private companies going to space. Space Florida works with them all. There's SpaceX, Blue Origin, United Launch Alliance, Boeing, and more. And each has many fascinating stories. And all around is wildlife. You see, between the Merritt Island National Wildlife Refuge, Canaveral National Seashore, and the local lagoon systems, there's an abundance of rare and protected species, plus many exotic animals. Even how the complex was built is interesting. They had to invent new concrete. We can investigate Spanish explorers, lost gold, native peoples, the settlers, and the hangouts of everyone from the 40s, 50s, 60s, clear through today. But the stories of the old-timers, the triumphs, the tragedies, and the funny things that happened on and near the job, you just won't get anywhere else. And you just never know what you may find on Legends of the Cape.